You've lived a very out-of-the-box kind of life and seem to have become your very own individual. What advice do you give to teens who are trying to follow in the same kind of lifestyle?
Boy, when there's such an important question, it's like, boy, I sure want to give the right answer. It's so, it's funny because what I was going to say as well, my gut reaction would be, and that's sort of the point, is it's what is in your heart or in your gut, what is unique to you and feels right to you, because especially when you're a teenager. I mean, the teenage years, I kind of liken it to you're trying to find your tribe, essentially. Where do I belong? What's, and you can, whether it's the heavy metal or it's vegan or it's, there's all sorts of different versions of what a tribe means, and they're all potentially legitimate, and people sometimes have to try a bunch of them out, but you can lose your own compass in there somewhere along the way, because other people can have strong personalities, or you can be wanting to hang out with somebody because you want approval for some reason, or all these different things come in, and mostly based on self-worth issues, essentially. It's like, how do I fit in, and who am I, and all this stuff is shaping in the from zero really to the end of your life, but specifically between 12 and 13 and 20 and so there's this time that it's really fluid, and you're not expected to know. You have to try different things out, but the scary part is losing yourself in that process. And there's so many things out there saying you should be like this, you should be like this, this is this is important, this isn't important. And again, when you're 14, 15, 16, who do you listen to? And obviously having great parents is helpful, but you also might want to rebel against your parents, and maybe not, but I'm just saying that they should and often are a strong force, but even there, when you're a teenager, you're trying to make your own identity. And so it's, I guess the biggest point is it's really hard to find your own path, but it is inside of you. I mean, it can't be found outside, which doesn't mean you have to try things to find that. You have to bounce off stuff to realize, okay, that's not for me, and that's not for me, and oh, this is for me, and this, so it's not like you have to be a monk and not pay attention to anything. In some ways, you have to pay attention to everything, but realize that you're just sampling things to test it inside of yourself. And it's always easier to say that than to do it, but I think that's kind of it.